Hey everyone, welcome back for another movie recap. Today, I'm telling you a thrilling story about friends fighting zombies and evil people in a dangerous future world. It's packed with action, scary moments, and big friendship, so let's dive into this adventure. Imagine a future world where a virus called the flare turns people into scary zombie-like monsters called cranks. In this world, three brave friends, Thomas, Newt, and Frypan, are the last free Bladers. They're kids who escaped from a bad group called WCKD, who take kids that can't get sick to do experiments on them. One day, Thomas, Newt, and Frypan join a good team called the Right Arm to save some kids, including their friends Eris and Sonia, from a WCKD train. While they're saving them, Eris shares big news. Their friend Miho, who WCKD took before, was on another train going to a place called the Last City, where WCKD has its huge base. The leader of the Right Arm, Vince, tells them not to go, but Thomas, Newt, and Frypan can't leave Miho behind. They sneak off to the Last City to rescue him, knowing WCKD is hurting Miho and other kids to try to make a cure for the virus. On their way, scary cranks jump out and attack them, growling and snapping their teeth. But their friends Jorge and Brenda show up just in time, fighting off the cranks and saving the day. The friends finally reach the Last City, and it's a dangerous place with a giant wall all around it. Outside, lots of people are shouting to get in because they're scared. Suddenly, WCKD starts shooting at them, and it's chaos. A group wearing gas masks grabs Thomas, Newt, and Frypan, pulling them into a hiding spot. One of the masked people takes off his mask, and guess who it is? Gally, a glader they thought was dead after Miho hurt him with a spear a long time ago. Gally isn't mad though. He's alive and wants to help. He takes them to meet Lawrence, a tough rebel leader, who makes a plan to get Thomas, Newt, Gally, and Frypan into the city. Inside the city, Gally shows Thomas and Newt around. They spot Teresa, a glader who now works with WCKD, which makes Thomas sad because they used to be friends. Newt pulls Thomas aside and shows him something scary. Newt is sick with the flare, and he's starting to feel bad. Thomas promises to find a way to help him, no matter what. They decide to grab Teresa and pretend to be WCKD soldiers to sneak into the WCKD base. Gally stays behind to take care of the kids they saved and look for a special medicine that can slow down the flare. Thomas, Teresa, and Newt go deeper into the WCKD base to find Miho, but a mean man named Jansen catches them and chases them. Teresa helps them escape so they can save Miho, then goes to test Thomas's blood, which she took earlier. Thomas, Newt, and Miho finally find each other and run out of the building, but Jansen is still after them. Meanwhile, Teresa finds out something amazing. Thomas's blood can cure the flare. She tells WCKD's boss, Ava Page, that they need to find Thomas fast. Gally takes the saved kids and the medicine to Brenda, but WCKD is close, so Brenda and Frypan help the kids run away to stay safe. Outside the city, Lawrence and his rebel friends start a big fight. Lawrence gives his life to break the wall, letting his friends and the cranks inside to attack the city. Gally comes back and saves Thomas, Newt, and Miho from WCKD soldiers. Miho and Gally run to get the medicine from Brenda, while Thomas stays with Newt. Newt gives Thomas a necklace, but then he faints, looking very sick. Teresa's voice suddenly comes through speakers all over the city. She says Thomas's blood can save Newt if he comes back to WCKD. But Newt wakes up, and the flare makes him act crazy. He attacks Thomas and begs him to end his pain. Thomas doesn't want to, but Newt grabs his own knife and uses it to end his life, leaving Thomas crying over his friend. Thomas, full of sadness, goes back to the WCKD base to face Paige. While they talk, Jansen, who's also sick with the flare, kills Paige and grabs Thomas. Teresa takes some of Thomas's blood to make the cure, but she hears Jansen only wants to save himself and his friends, not everyone. She hits Jansen and frees Thomas. Thomas fights Jansen and lets two cranks attack him, and Jansen doesn't make it. The building starts to burn, and Thomas and Teresa run to the roof. Teresa gives Thomas the cure, and their friends fly in on a big ship called a berg. Teresa helps Thomas get on, but the building falls apart, and Teresa falls with it, not making it out. The friends fly away with the other kids to a safe island, where they can start a new life without fear. Thomas, still sad, opens Newt's necklace and finds a note inside. Newt wrote to Thomas, asking him to take care of everyone and saying thank you for being his best friend. Thomas holds the note close, promising to keep his friends safe. And that's the story, a big zombie action tale about friends and saving each other. The last city felt so scary with its tall walls and battles, and the cranks made every moment spooky. The story had sad parts, like losing Newt, but it showed how friends can be like family, fighting for each other no matter what. Thanks for listening. I hope you liked this adventure. Let's always stick together like Thomas and his friends. Stay safe.